Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Renee. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi. Who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Renee each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Renee interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O is written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. He's no stranger to radio either. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee is the president of the largest communications and marketing firms in Florida, MBAS Incorporated. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experience at 877-927-6969. And now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
And the beat goes on. Beat goes on. La-da-da-da-dee.
Hi, I'm Chris Levitt from the hit TV show $1 Million Listing Miami on Bravo, and I love listening to Steve-O and Renee on the Eat and Critique radio show.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good afternoon.
Love it.
And welcome to the Eat and Critique Show, brought to you by the starving kids in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, they're starving.
No, I wouldn't make a good one, would it?
No.
Welcome, no.
That's why I'm not laughing.
We're actually brought to you by Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. Madison's Grill and Bar offers the best lunch specials with their 10 dishes for $10 each.
Great deal.
So you can eat them all for $100.
Yes.
That'd be the way to go.
Yum.
They offer such things as grilled salmon, Salisbury steak. Being from Texas, I love Salisbury steak. Chicken kale sandwiches.
And chicken fried steak.
Yeah, chicken fried steak.
That's your favorite.
Barbecue chicken breast, and one of my favorites, their chicken Caesar salad. I'm restaurant critic Steve-O, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host that I'm probably in a little trouble with right now.
You are a lot of trouble.
Restaurant critic Renee.
What's happening?
How are you doing?
I'm doing. How you doing?
No, that's your little New York. If you've just tuned in for the first time, we search for some of South Florida's finest restaurants, and sometimes we run into some that aren't so fine.
Not lately.
And we let you know, hey, we've been on a roll.
We have been.
Wow.
Well, we've been rolled.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready to roll.
Hey, listen, don't forget next month, which is almost right around the corner, we open up for the Dolphins starting the 7th of September. That means
Then we're going to be opening up at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I have to go in the shower at 4 o'clock to do my hair.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm not waking you up.
What do you mean?
I have a manager now.
You're going to wake up.
No,
I'm going to kick you. You'll wake up.
I've got a manager now. He takes care of that.
Yeah, who's
for
your
me.
manager? What's his name?
Bullwinkle. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I got 2 of them.
Cartoon characters.
I know. So, but on the early games, our show will come on from 10 to 11. And then
That's early.
I know.
But I'm excited about it. It's
But
big. That's very big.
Our late games will be on normal time, 1 to 2.
Yes.
We're opening up for the Dolphins.
Huge.
That's amazing.
Maybe Dan Marino wants to come in and co-host with us. What do you think?
Oh, we are.
If he's listening to the show.
Yeah.
I think he is.
We are going to start having a guest on, like we did last week.
A
With
celebrity
Chris
guest host, yes.
Every month, we're going to have one to host the show.
And we have to thank him for last week. He did an incredible job. Chris Levitt from $1 Million Listing Miami. He was off the chain fantastic.
He did such a great job.
I was so happy he was here. I was so excited.
I was just glad he found the place.
What do you mean found the place?
Hey, sometimes
you
they
can't
don't-
miss the place.
I know, but sometimes they go the front, and sometimes they go, I'm stuck here in Boca.
And they talk like that, too. It's like a complex here. It's a fortress. You can't get in. You really can't.
And guess what? Who do we have on in the second half today?
We have executive sous chef Kelly from the office in Delray Beach.
That's exciting because
Yes.
we
What is
love
this, a
the
test?
No, but we love the
You
office.
always like to test me.
No, we love the office.
Listen, you already told me to hush up once.
It
It's not
could-
going to happen twice.
It might.
It's not going to.
It might.
I'm in control of the mic.
Just going to
It's
spend
not.
30 minutes going back and forth. It is, it isn't. It is, it isn't.
Who's going to win?
I will.
I don't think so.
I got 2 managers. How many do you have?
Rocky and Bullwinkle. I have an entourage.
And I got an in with the board op. Jimmy.
I think You know something? You weren't invited on vacation with him. I was.
Oh, okay.
I'm going ziplining.
And I have
It still sounds like something you're going to put in the freezer.
It's like a Ziploc bag.
It is.
I have acrophobia. Can they go very low to the ground?
Did you just say acrophobia?
I have acrophobia. They're going to have to go very low so my feet almost touch the ground.
I hate when you use those big words like that.
I'm just saying, I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, okay.
So how do you zip line if you're afraid of heights?
How do you live
have
in
to
New
go
York if you're afraid of heights?
I don't go in the Empire State Building.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay. You know who we have on next week?
Go ahead.
What's this go ahead?
Because it's like
Who
a
knows
test
what
here.
go ahead means?
Everybody here
How do you
does.
spell that?
Anyway, we have gift certificates to give away, too.
Yes.
To Aladdin's for $40.
Not yet.
Okay, during the show.
You just gave away the surprise. That's okay. That's okay. Did you see it written anywhere here?
Listen, you're not scripting me out, baby. I'm telling you right now.
So we have Ron Pearson on next week.
From BurgerFi.
Right.
And he's going to be telling us what's new at BurgerFi. And BurgerFi is owned by the same people that own The Office.
They are.
And Vic and Angelo's.
They're kicking A right now. They're everywhere now. They're opening them in New York.
Not A-Rod. They're kicking
No.
A.
Kicking A. Everybody knows what that means.
Okay, so we already discussed that we're going to be having celebrity guest hosts each month. We don't know who. We'll surprise you.
Yeah.
We're even going to be surprised. We'll let you know.
Hey, LeBron, are you busy?
TBD. It's TBD. To be
Oh,
determined.
okay.
Don't
I
get
hate
crazy.
when you use those big letters around me.
Anyway, if you want to watch today's show, just go to our website, theeatingcritiqueshow.com, and voila, there we are, live in person on the homepage.
So Friday night, we pre-celebrated your birthday, which is Monday,
Yeah.
and we went to...
You know, it's a whole birthday month.
Says
and I
who?
haven't... Exactly, because I haven't felt that way lately.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I took the garbage out for you today. I
Once
had to
in-
go all the way out to the garbage.
Once in 8 years, I'm going to give you a medal.
That's better than 0 times in 8 years, right?
I
So we celebrated Renee's birthday at Bongo's Cuban Cafe at the Hard Rock.
love that place.
It is
I really
so
love that place.
happening there.
As soon as I sat down, I thought to myself, I can't wait to come back. Before I even ate.
Listen, even if you've never tried Cuban food or you had and you didn't like it, you got to go to Bongo's. You know who owns it, don't you?
I know. Do you know?
No? Go ahead. Give me a hint.
Gloria Estefan.
And Emilio.
Maybe he'll come on the show.
We're talking to him. We're talking to him.
We are?
Yeah, this week we are discussing them coming on
Do
our
they
show.
know?
Know us? Or
Have they responded?
they went, who? 94 what? Eat and critique what? No, they know
No,
who
they
we are.
actually, the band actually said, we want to welcome Steve-O and Renee to Bongos.
I didn't hear him say Renee.
Oh, this is going to be on, baby, today.
That's what I'm saying.
Settle down there, cowboy.
Anyway, we
I got very sharp shoes on. Pointy heels.
oh my gosh.
I only wear them for the show.
God, I can just feel that already.
put them up to the camera.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
So we went to Bongo's.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something. Listen, you have to ask for a server by the name of Renee. Not my
And wait
Renee.
a second. The funny thing is, we get there, and we had him the last time, and he was phenomenal.
Unbelievable.
So we get there, and you said to the barmaid, "What's that waiter's name again?" How would you forget his name if he has the same name as me? Are you trying to forget me?
Renee? Didn't I ask you what his name is?
No, I hear nothing. I tune you out. I have to listen to you on this show. That's
My
as far
mom
as
was Tom.
Exactly.
They don't even run that commercial anymore. Never
No,
hear
I
that.
love that commercial.
And you know what? I want to tell everybody, we're going to try it one more time to have you guys call in at 877-927-6969 and share your favorite restaurants with us. And
If you say
Your not so
something
favorite.
bad, you're getting dumped.
we have your phone number now, too.
That's right. We have your contact
I love the
information.
system. We know your phone number. And,
Did you mention about Bongos? Because you kind of went over it.
well, no, we're going to get back to Bongos.
Oh, get back to
because-
Bongos because we had the tour of Cuba there.
Oh, is that amazing?
Their food is unbelievable. It really is.
And it's the
Service,
energy,
the
the
atmosphere,
music.
everything. And the chef went over and above for us. I mean, he brought stuff up to us.
They even, I mean, everything we've had there. They have the greatest pork there, roasted pork.
Yes, with the
Their
onions.
brown rice and black beans are
To die for.
wonderful. Their sauces, even their plantain chips, are so fresh. And sometimes
And the
you break a
dipping
teeth.
sauce.
Yes. So
What'd you say? You broke a tooth?
you can. Some things are so hard.
Okay.
These are like fresh. They're all. I mean, everything is. You can't make a mistake on anything you order there.
No.
But make sure it's pork though, because their pork is just out of this world. They even won an award for their pork, one of their pork dishes.
For the one we actually ate.
Exactly. So what we thought.
And wait a second, how about the fact that our show is now on Bongo's
Oh,
homepage?
yeah.
How do you not announce that? That is incredible. So if you go to Bongo's website, we are on the homepage, our whole show.
Our whole show that we did about Bongo.
I was wondering why people recognized us there. I thought it was because of my dark sunglasses.
I thought it was for my new charity with starving kids in Beverly Hills.
Okay. It wasn't funny the first time. Just saying.
You're like uncontrollable today.
It's my birthday.
God, you know what we're starting to sound like now?
Sonny and Cher.
No, the Love Connection. The
We
Love
are.
Doctors. Yeah, we're
The
starting to sound
Love Connection.
The Love Doctors. Well, we had the Love Connection last month, the promo.
I used to love that show.
I don't remember asking him. So, listen, let's share. We're going to give everybody, get your pencils and paper out. We're going to share places you can go that have really great Cuban sandwiches.
Okay.
Don't get too excited, Renee.
This is me getting excited.
Why are you looking?
I'm listening to you.
All the emails we get is they say, we love when you
I love
kinda give
Cuban
us-"
food. I have to tell you, I love Cuban
I do
food.
too. And I never thought I would.
Yes.
I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
But
Now you love it.
listen, at culinary school, there wasn't a class that talked about making Cuban food.
No, maybe you should take
Or
another
maybe
class.
I was sick that day.
I
or
think you
something.
should take another class so you could cook that for me.
No, well, it's not that hard. You just have to know how to cook the pork right, because you want it to be tender. You
Otherwise,
want it
it's
to be
very
tasty.
chewy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You want it to be tasty. Listen, we have one of the greatest chefs now in South Florida sitting here in studio. We're going to get to him the second half. He's shaking
Waiting
his
with
head.
bated breath.
Yeah. He's got a famous father, too.
He does.
He does. We're going to mention
That
him
works
also.
at Vic and Angelo's in Palm Beach Gardens.
When you're a chef, you don't work at.
Okay. What do you do?
You chef at.
Oh, my God. This is getting crazy today.
Let's-
Okay, so let's name some of the Cuban restaurants that you wrote down for me, that you gave me. No, I'm joking. That we tasted at. Okay, Havana in West Palm Beach, and they're open 24/7, like 7-Eleven. They're open 24 hours.
Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's tell everybody what we feel like makes a good Cuban sandwich.
Okay, you tell them.
Well, no, I mean it's like how the bread is toasted, how it's really important how it's grilled. It's important how you cook the pork, the cheese. I mean they pile the meats up. It's really important. So it's not just throw a bunch of meat on there. I mean it's how everything's cooked. So we're going to give you some places that aren't the most fanciest places, but it's like Mexican food. Some of the bigger dives are the
I was
best.
just about
are
to
the
say
best
that. Yeah,
restaurants.
I know. I agree.
So this is for both Palm Beach and for Broward.
Yes. Okay, can I start again?
Yes.
Okay, so Havana in West Palm Beach, and they're open 24 hours, which is crazy. Do they have a drive-up window?
If they don't, they should.
They should. And they serve Cuban-style street food. And all their sandwiches are served with fresh fried plantain chips, which I love.
I know.
Those are my favorite, the plantain chips.
All these places really have.
Yes, and-
because that's one of the things we look at.
Yep, and then there's El Bohio, and that's in Lake Worth. And they're known for the beef-filled empanadas, which I love, yes. And their homemade pulpetta, which is like Cuban meatloaf. They probably offer the most authentic Cuban dining experience, aside from Bongo's, because Bongo's is my favorite. I'm sorry. You know that. And then Jarapo's Cuban cuisine, and they're in Boynton Beach, and they have authentic Cuban cuisine with affordable prices. That's always helpful
A
to
lot
have
of these
affordable
places have really
prices.
good affordable prices.
Yes, they offer fresh pressed sugarcane juice and homemade sangria. I like the sangria part. I love sangria. And they stack their well-seasoned pork. So the sandwiches are really stacked.
And you know what? All the better Cuban sandwiches should be stacked with the meat and the cheese, the pickles, the mustard, their homemade pickles.
Right.
If you see a flat Cuban sandwich,
Run.
not good.
Give it back.
Yeah.
Okay, then there's Don Carlin Cuban Restaurant. Wasn't that a name on Scarface, the movie? Don Carlin?
No, that was The Godfather. Don Corleone.
Oh, Don Carlin.
They're related.
No, but I think it was on Scarface. They're not related. Okay, Don Carlin Cuban Restaurant Sunrise, and they're over by the Sawgrass Mills Mall, and they're always packed, and they make their breads homemade every day. And it's a Cubana B.
That's a cool name.
Yes. It's a Delray Beach-based food truck.
Right.
And you know I'm not big on food trucks. I tell you that all
There's
the time.
some pretty good ones.
I know,
out
some
there.
decent ones. And they're run by the family, including Rob Menendez and his father, formerly of the Pinion Grill.
Great restaurant.
Yes, excellent restaurant. That's in
Right.
Boca Raton. And their specialty is the Cuban sandwich, which is buttered Cuban bread with traditional plancha and stuffed with a 24-hour slow roasted pork. That's the key. You got to cook it a long time so it
Exactly.
gets really, really soft.
And the
thick ham,
Ooh.
homemade pickles, and Swiss cheese.
So, Havana Hideout.
I'm already hungry.
I know.
I'm ready to go back to bongos.
Do you know Havana Hideout in Lake Worth?
And
that-
why are they hiding out?
Well, but you know the TV show guy with dinners, drive-ins, and dives. He actually was there. He ordered their Cuban sandwich.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
No, I didn't
so-
know that.
And they prepare most of their food from their food truck kitchen.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of places now in
That's a big thing,
Palm
yes.
Beach that have the food truck, and they also have a restaurant. But they prepare everything in the food truck.
And they bring it into the restaurant.
I went to one.
Yeah. How was it?
I'm not going to tell you who it was
Why not?
because I'm going to give them another chance. But the chef in the food truck
Boo.
did not have a chef hat on. He didn't even have a bandana on. So guess what?
Did he
was-
have a hairnet?
No. So guess what was happening? Because there's not air conditioning.
Things were flying into
in
the
these
food?
trucks.
Sweat?
Yes.
Ay, Vegas, man, that's not good. It was dripping into the food? Don't tell me you still ate it.
No way. In fact, the owner was there,
Yeah.
who they also have a restaurant. They actually opened up another restaurant. They actually live close to us because I see the food truck there.
That's disgusting.
And I said, you ever heard of Safe Serve?
Does that apply for trucks?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes, it was disgusting. And they have really good food.
I thought you were going to tell me like flakes from his head.
No.
I'm sorry, it's disgusting. Either one's disgusting.
You know, I just thought about it. There's another restaurant. I don't know why. I just thought Padrino's Cuban Cuisine in Hallandale Beach. They have locations in Plantation, Sunrise, Boca Raton, Orlando.
Okay.
They also have really good roasted pork. So these are just a few ideas that we wanted to share with you. Hey, guess what?
Tell me.
August 28th. This is going to sound crazy, but this is like big news.
I'm used to crazy.
Starbucks offers their once-a-year pumpkin spice latte.
Which is actually my son's
But,
favorite.
See, chefs even...
They're
yeah.
wonderful. It's really good. Have
They
you
only
ever
do
had
it once. I love it. Yes.
Okay.
They only do it once a year. And
That's how exciting our life is. This is what we look forward to, a latte. I'm going zip lining.
Again with the freezer.
I'm just saying, that's what we look forward to. I'm getting a hot flash.
Oh, you are? Then we got to go to break then.
Here we go.
got to go to break. If Renee's getting a hot
Oy
flash...
vey. Okay.
Maybe that's what wrong with that chef at the food
From the
truck.
pumpkin
Maybe he was
latte.
maybe he was having a
Hot flash?
Hot flash.
You just
Oh,
melted my button.
let's go to break, and when we come back, we've got some great news for you.
We do?
We do.
You have some great news for me?
Always.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Renee and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton,
We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni Bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Loan, and I've got the two best people in South Florida, Steve-O and Renee, my favorite people on the radio.
So hi, this is Teresa Judice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I love the South 40 East radio show.
Is that the name of our show? I don't think that's right.
I must have spelled it wrong.
Whatever. Anyway, we're back. And don't forget, starting September 7th, our show moves to 10 a.m. That's only when the Dolphins have an early game.
Exactly.
Because we're going to be opening up for the Dolphins.
I think there's 10 of the 16 games are the early games.
The early games were on at 10, and the later games were on at 1, which is very cool.
Yeah, some of them, I think there's a Sunday night game, and I think, Freddie, is there a Monday night game? Dolphins have a Monday night game?
Yes, there's Monday Night Football. Even I know that.
Okay.
So now we have to be Dolphin fans. We have to be.
You know I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, right?
Okay, well, we have to be Dolphin fans here. We're opening for the
guess who-
Dolphins. And Dan Marino's coming here. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll know later when I call him.
Yeah, LeBron.
Or when he avoids my phone call.
Pitbull, they're all coming on.
I hope so. Listen, we're trying.
Wait, is Pitbull's first name Pitt?
And the last name's Bull.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I don't want to screw it up. He'll never come back again. He might not ever come
He's
again.
never coming. Anyway, so everyone knows how much Steve-O and I love Coco's Asian Bistro in Fort Lauderdale. So Coco's Asian Bistro serves some of the finest Thai and Japanese cuisine in South Florida. You have to try it if you've never tried. This restaurant's phenomenal. Chef owner Mike Poulang has been featured on Channel 7 News with his Florida Black Grouper filet with emerald noodles. He is also
Renee,
one of the
wait.
most... What?
Did you just say Florida Black Group?
No, I did not. I said grouper, settle
We're
down.
going to get the NAACP after us.
Listen, settle down there. Otherwise, you're going to do the commercials. You just ruined the commercial.
No, we're giving him extra time.
Oh, my God, crazy man over there. Yeah, just go there for the black group. I'm a black groupie. You're up. You can do the commercial.
Here we go.
See what happens?
She's crying.
I know, you're up.
Excuse me?
Make believe you're at a baseball game. You're up.
Renee, let me tell the joke, please. That was
No,
awful.
you shouldn't.
Hear that?
Okay. I lost my place.
My nom is time.
Oh, it's going to be time after the show when I knock you in the head. Anyway, Coco's Asian Bistro was also awarded. They're not going to be our sponsors
No, we
anymore.
lost
You
them.
just ruined that.
We still love him, though.
Oh, God. They're not going to love us, though.
Sure they
Anyway,
will.
Coco's Asian Bistro was also awarded one of the best places serving ceviche in Palm Beach and Broward County. Chef Mike has taken Asian dining... I can't...
I hate when they go gining. This is like Zipline. Oh, we just lost another sponsor.
I'm done.
That's it. The show's out.
We're out.
I don't care if you open for the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm crying here. And stop smiling at me.
Well, they won't know that unless they're watching.
I know, but you're trying to make me laugh. You're trying to make me ruin the commercial. I see it in your
You do?
face.
Can you
yes.
feel it in your bones?
I feel it in my bones. Okay.
Always
And
feels it in her bones.
that's why so many celebrities dine at Coco's Asian Bistro in the harbor shops in Fort Lauderdale, because no matter what they order or what you order, it will exceed your expectations. Chef Mike has studied and taught Thai cooking all over the world. And stop looking at me. I see you out of the corner of my eyes. One of our favorite appetizers is the lobster roll with the tempura vegetables. And if you like pad thai,
Which we
Coco's
do.
Asian Bistro has the best chicken and lobster pad thai.
You know what? My favorite is the red snapper.
Makeup.
Yeah, right.
It's dripping.
My favorite's the red snapper.
With the teeth? The one with the teeth? I love it, but the teeth need to come out. I'm sorry. I had nightmares about that piece of fish.
You did?
Had teeth.
It started
It
off.
was, listen, it was delicious. I loved it. But I just don't want to see teeth on my
Why don't
fish.
you just turn the plate?
It was, I don't know, it was eyeballing me.
Would you have freaked out if the fish would have winked?
If it moved, I would have. I think it was eating itself. It was eating the fish. It kept turning its head.
We've taken Mike's.
Stop making me laugh.
We've taken Mike's commercials.
Okay, give
which
their
was
phone
a
number.
1-minute spot. It's now a 3-day spot. No, to make
A
reservations.
3-day spa.
Are we done yet?
Oh, exactly. Are we done yet?
So to make reservations,
Oh,
and you
God.
especially on the weekends, 954-525-3541. That's 954-525-3541. They're located in the Harbor Shops.
Yes, and it's a phenomenal restaurant. It truly is.
1841 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale. In fact, I know Chris is going to be going there. Levitt's going to be going over there because he loves Thai food.
And he was invited by Chef Mike, which was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm so excited.
But you know what? though?
What?
One of the things.
You always take away my excitement.
Here's one of
Go
them
ahead.
because I think it's important. Coco's Asian Bistro has been on our top 20 restaurant list for over a year now.
Well deserved. I mean, their food really is phenomenal.
We love their food there. I could probably eat there every week. Easily.
Definitely.
Easily. Okay, so.
Anyway, so I'm so excited because we have Chef Kelly Randall, the chef, the
executive sous chef.
sous chef from The Office in Delray Beach. Welcome to the show.
Thank you guys very much.
And The Office is like such a cool place because we always say it's in the epicenter. It's like in the center of everything. You could people watch, and the food is phenomenal there.
It's right there on the avenue. I mean, you got it all right there. You got Vic and Angel's across the street. You
Yes.
got all the nice restaurants right there on that corner.
Yeah, but yours is like kind of place. It's like
It's the place.
Perfect.
It is. It's the place to be. You could be a yenta there. You could watch everybody walk by and talk
We do
about.
that, though.
I know exactly. That's why I'm saying it.
I mean, I don't make fun of anybody who walks by there.
You make fun of
you
every.
do.
You make fun of me.
Well, that's only when we eat at the office. Though.
Okay.
You know what I noticed is, the general manager, Marcello,
March.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
such a sweetie.
Oh, he's a wonderful
He's
man.
adorable.
when we first started dining at the office, which was over a year ago, he was one of the managers at the time, wasn't a GM, and we remember how we complimented him. He made us feel so good coming there. He just made sure we had all the right dishes.
And
was
now he's
wonderful.
the general manager.
Now he's
It's well deserved.
well deserved.
He's very, very, very passionate about what he does. You know, what I
We
mean?
have to get him in studio too.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, he was a little bit sick last week, or else he would have joined us with, today. The beautiful thing about it is that we work well as a team over there, and him and
We saw that.
Him and I are very, very passionate about what we do as far as the American gastropub.
Oh, we are going
theme.
to so get to that. But, I just want to tell people, if you're like on Atlantic Avenue and you just want, first of all, dine outside. That's the best way to do it.
Right. And it's not just like a gastropub. I mean, they have their food is unbelievable. And, it's just not, they have like a phenomenal happy hour. I mean, they have everything. I mean, you guys have everything.
Absolutely, yeah.
But what's so great, because you are a gastropub, but they're one of the office is one of the gastropubs that the food is just as important as the drink.
Yes.
Exactly.
And you don't always get that with these gastropubs. I mean, they put all the emphasis on drinks.
Exactly.
And then the food. Yours is the same for both, 50-50.
Exactly.
So,
Okay, so speaking about The Office, here's your lead in.
oh.
Do I have to direct you? Maybe so.
Before we talk about The Office, there is, because they're owned by the same brand,
And BurgerFi as well.
and BurgerFi, which is
Right.
going to be on the show next week. One
I'm
of
excited
our
about
favorite
that.
Italian restaurants is Vic and Angelo's. I mean,
By
listen,
far,
if
it is
if you've been-
unbelievable.
Renee and I have been at this for 2 years now, and everybody knows that Vic and Angelo's is one of our favorite Italian restaurants. I don't care if it's Delray
Absolutely.
Beach or Palm Beach Gardens. If you want an amazing dining experience, and I emphasize amazing, or if you want to impress your wife, your girlfriend, or
Mistress.
and now this time of year, people have relatives coming in from out of town, and you want to really impress them. take them over to Vic and Angelo's. It is, whether it's their happy hour where they have a lot of their items that are half price.
The Kobe meatballs half price
Yeah,
during happy
do
hour.
you know the new name of the Kobe meatball now?
I do.
John's Mom's meatball.
Well, it's her recipe.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
I like
size of a softball. It is incredible.
And with the whipped ricotta cheese and it.
And it has peppers on the bottom. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, when
It's
we
my
did
favorite.
our critic for the night, the winners loved the meatball. And it's half price.
And you couldn't stick that in your pocket that night.
No. And you know what my favorite is?
The garlic bread.
Oh, when you sit down, that's the first thing you get is the garlic bread.
And
Well,
they keep it coming all night.
there's something about, though, when they bring us garlic bread, it's like...
Disappears in a second.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I have to grab a piece. Yeah.
In
I
fact,
did notice that.
Did you notice that when we were walking down Atlantic Avenue?
You tell me something's over there and you grab all the bread and stick it in your pocket? Yeah, I noticed
No,
that.
actually, though, it was someone who was having dinner that
Yeah,
they had
okay.
just sat down.
Right.
They put the garlic bread down, and I said, oh, what is that? Everybody looked in the sky.
And you stole everything.
did.
Yeah, you're a garlic bread thief.
But I love their garlic bread, though.
I know. But you're a thief.
You can't get arrested
You're
for
a
that.
food thief.
Okay, so but I wanted to give everybody some ideas, when
To
they,
steal bread?
Well, they can do that too. First, they have to
ahead.
have it first. So the oreganata, the trio with the lobster,
Love
shrimp, the
that.
calamari, and the Italian breadcrumbs. That's a great appetizer to order. Their pizza, the water is from New York,
It is from Brooklyn.
and that
All good things come from Brooklyn. That's all I'm saying.
I do believe that. Look,
Yes.
I've got you right. But then
I thought that's a song.
But they're coal, they're coal oven pizzas. They fire those up to 900 degrees. That's what gives the crust and they put the sugar on the crust. Oh, see, chef knows that little kind of that gives it that crusted, that just kind of a slightly charred crust. Oh,
Perfection.
I love even their original. I love. Or the Grand Street.
You sound like you're having a Vic and Angelo's dream.
I love Vic and Angelo's. And their main entree, my favorite now, is the black grouper.
That was to die for.
Not blackened, the black grouper.
Okay.
Not black grouper.
Yeah,
either.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it the first time.
Or the chicken.
Not so
Angelo.
funny the second time.
How about the Ville Chicken Angelo with the eggplant, which is another one?
My
of
new favorite, the penne alla vodka.
Oh, I know.
That was incredible.
It was.
Anyway, whatever you order there is going to be phenomenal. They have two locations, one in Del Rey on Atlantic Avenue and the other one in PGA.
Right. And then if you want to call them, you got to make a reservation.
Or go
especially
to
on
their
weekends.
website at www.vicandangelos.com to find the location nearest you. Or you could call them to make reservations
Exactly.
and tell them that Steve-O and Renee sent you.
Okay. So we mentioned last week.
Okay, so we're not taking a break.
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah, let's do, because I want the rest. We're going to keep Chef on the rest of the show.
Okay, so let's take a
go to
break, and we'll be back with Chef Kelly.
Hi, this is Steve O, co-host of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2js.com. That's Toojays. Tell them Steve O and Renee sent you from the Eat and Critique Show.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Renee and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon,
rigatoni Bolognese with meat sauce, or my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martirano of Cafe Martirano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las Vegas. And I love turning into my friends, Steve-O and Renee, Eat and Critique Radio Show. Enjoy. Say goodbye.
Like Steve Martirano.
Love him. He's a good guy.
He's opening up a new restaurant.
Atlantic City.
At the Harrah's.
That's big.
And he's going to be hosting a show. So that's kind of cool. You know what? We got to give away something.
Go ahead.
Aladdin's.
Okay, we have a $40 gift card.
Boca Raton.
The prices are very inexpensive. Their food is wonderful.
For $40,
it's Lebanese food.
Yes, you can actually use half of it for the valet parking.
There's no valet parking over
so
there.
You don't have to worry about using half of it for valet parking.
Exactly.
Okay. But we have a $40 gift certificate.
Give out the phone number, because you always know it by heart.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Big Shot.
Wait a minute. Aladdin's phone number or our phone number?
Our phone number to win the gift certificate.
877-927-6969.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Impressed, are you?
Not really.
Okay. So, no, but we'll just take the second call. We'll make it simple because I got so many questions for Chef Kelly.
Okay, and if they say anything rude, they get dumped.
You get dumped. Boy, you're
Settle-
pretty passionate about that.
Settle
Dumped.
down there, because you could get dumped. He didn't teach me the word. I knew the word.
Okay, so if you'd like to win a $40 gift certificate to Aladdin's, they have their Lebanese food.
It's incredible. It really is.
Loved it. In fact, we're probably going to have them catering our New Year's Eve party.
We are?
Yeah, I think so. Is that good?
Okay, maybe. You never know.
Look at those lines go. Okay, so 877-927-6969. Second caller. Oh, we've definitely got the second caller. We've got a second caller, Jimmy. Ready?
Okay, if not.
Michael.
Oh, you got Michael. Okay. Hey, Michael.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi. I'm doing good.
Okay, so
When
you.
did Jennifer Ross, Steve-O, when
Yes, sir.
did Jennifer Ross get a New York accent?
Who? Jennifer who?
Jennifer Ross. Somebody want to point. Never mind.
I'm afraid now.
Like Jennifer
Listen.
Ross with a New York accent.
I sound like what? You better be kind, because I hold the $40. You better be nice. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm nice. I listen to your program every week.
Okay, because
Oh,
I
we
have
like
it right
him then.
here in my hand.
No, he listens every week.
Oh, okay, good.
So we like him.
Okay.
Michael, what part of town do you live in?
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
What, sir? That's my father's name. What, sir?
Where do you live? Let me simplify that for you.
We always ask everybody because we want to know where callers are coming in from.
I'm calling from suburban Lake Worth.
Oh, cool. Very good.
Yeah, we had actually a couple Cuban sandwich restaurants over in Lake
We
Worth.
did, yep.
I know. How long have you been listening to the show? About 5 minutes.
Basically, since your inception, I always listen to...
Michael's got those big words, too.
Thank you.
Inception.
We appreciate you listening.
Bro, you're going to love this. I mean, I'm telling you, we loved Aladdin's.
Do you like Lebanese food? I hope you say yes.
Yeah, my dad is Lebanese. Actually.
Oh.
Love it. That's wonderful.
This will impress him.
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Stay on the line. We'll get all your information, and we'll send it out to you tomorrow.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Michael.
Have a good week.
You too.
You too, bro.
Okay.
God, he's going to take care of Dad. Good
Okay,
guy.
so we're back with executive
Oh,
sous
yes.
chef Kelly from The Office.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys.
God.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. He thinks he's
yeah.
Barry
Yeah.
White. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Talk to me like that later.
Oh, boy.
So, Chef Kelly is from another one of our favorite restaurants. We only have people on the show, if you haven't figured out by now, of restaurants that
we can
love.
recommend.
Yes.
Yes.
And we love The Office in Delray. Wish they had one in Coral Springs.
I don't mind traveling
I
there.
know, it's because it's such a neat place. But tell everybody exactly where you're located at.
We're located right on Atlantic Avenue at 201 East Atlantic Avenue. And if you feel, I mean, we're a very, very, busy, high-end restaurant. So, I mean, if you feel like making a reservation, you absolutely can.
Do you take reservations there?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
I didn't know if they
for
did
sure,
or not.
for sure. It is recommended, especially on a Friday, Saturday night. To
It
give
gets
a rest.
busy there.
It does. It gets very, very
You got a
busy.
hopping
Absolutely.
happy hour.
Absolutely. Wonderful happy hour.
You do.
And then especially now with the summer menu where you have the seafood fiesta nights and all those different nights, we have themed
Oh,
nights.
wait a second. What's that seafood fiesta?
Oh boy, on Tuesdays we do a specials menu dedicated to just seafood. And if you buy one of the, if you're there for the seafood fiesta night, you get any bottle of wine under $48. If you get it 10, I think it's 10% off of a $48 bottle of wine. Or
Wow,
lower. Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
It's a wonderful thing.
What are some of the items?
Well, recently we've been doing a lot of pan-seared wahoo,
Ooh, nice.
a little foie gras, carrot, celery, onion.
That I love.
A little bit of lemon oil on top. We also last week we did pan-seared scallops with guava. I think it was guava coulis, and then also we did shaved radish, fennel. We try to keep everything fresh and in season. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unfortunately, mussels are going out of season. We were doing a few.
Oh, that's a bad ex.
I love
we were doing
mussels.
some-
You
we
just
were
got
doing-
into mussels
We're
lately.
doing some great mussel specials. We did a beer broth and mustard mussel special that we had on the menu previously with a little bit of andouille sausage.
This is on Tuesday nights now.
Yeah.
No, but mussels are out, so you can't get them. You have to wait till next year.
We're veering away from that. Then we have Monday, which is barbecue nights, Wednesday, which is burger nights, and Thursday, which is surf and turf night.
Oh, I
as
like
well.
barbecue nights.
Tell everybody, what is the season for mussels?
It's more towards winter. I mean, I've always found that it varies because our seafood company does stock up on mussels. You know what I mean? But towards winter, I start to find that they're bigger and they're more voluptuous as far as the actual mussel inside.
Okay.
So the shells now
They're
are.
voluptuous like me.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll give myself a compliment. Somebody has to. Oy.
But yeah, actually, I mean, I brought Steve-O a nice CEO burger, which is his favorite here.
Freddie.
It is. We have to get that on camera.
I know.
Your hamburgers are to
mean,
die for. And my favorite thing is that stamp, that branding that
Yes.
says The Office. I love it. And you have the same thing at BurgerFi
We
as well.
do, yes. It's become more and more of a trend in certain restaurants. They take the brander and they brand their
They're
buns.
copying you, though.
I
You
mean,
know
we
what?
started.
That's
it.
your
Fair enough.
trademark.
I believe we started it because
Absolutely.
Even when I was working at Vic and Angelo's across the street, we were still doing this. You know,
This
that
was even before BurgerFi.
even before BurgerFi. Absolutely.
Exactly,
I
so-
mean, it's
That was the first thing I
it's all-
noticed when I walked in the restaurant when Steve-O ordered the hamburger.
We do the same thing with the French dip on the hoagie buns, and people love it. You know, they like the idea of seeing the brand on there that makes it makes it feel special. Like there's a little bit extra added to that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I
And the
gotta-
best, wait a second, I just want to say something because they have the best French fries I've ever had.
Oh, that's right.
Because I was there a couple of weeks ago, I didn't have the French fries. I actually had a salad.
You
I
had
had
the
the
frisee
salad
salad.
with the blueberries and the strawberries and the granola with the chicken. It was to die for.
It's
It was
phenomenal.
excellent.
Feta
I
cheese,
loved it.
white pear balsamic vinaigrette. Yeah, it's a great
It
salad.
really was
It's a phenomenal
perfection. But I took one French fry for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I ate her whole plate.
Oh boy.
I did. I said, I'm just going to have one. I'll be good.
We go through a lot of fries there, but it is fresh every day.
They are
We cut them
unbelievable.
fresh every day. Many cases of French fries a day, and we have a person designated to just French fries. That is their
They
job.
just cut French fries?
They cut their French fries. They season their French fries. They blanch the French fries. They make
want that
they're
job.
the French fry person.
I'm going to make French fries all
I want to
day.
be the stamper. I want to be the buns.
You don't get to eat if you're the
Wait a
stamper.
minute, Freddie, can we get a picture of the burger? I want. Okay,
Oh,
good.
man, yeah, for
I want
sure.
people to see this. It is.
I mean, it isn't. I mean, it's in a to-go container, but it's
Yes, we
definitely.
understand that.
I have a cute story because we have. I would
That's
say
to be determined. Let's hear.
we have an older audience here on the
Absolutely.
show, and folks, this is not a $6 burger.
No,
Okay, that comes with the fries and this. Okay, so we got an email.
But you also get what you pay for.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
So we had a gentleman that wrote us. He said, "I didn't know I ordered the CEO, the Prime CEO
Well, he heard
burger,
about your restaurant on the show.
Okay.
So he took his grandchildren
Yes.
to the office.
and he
Continue.
said,
I'm helping you along.
I was a little shocked about, not that they're high or anything. I was a little shocked for a burger. I would never have paid. I don't know.
It's $19.
$19. Okay. He said, but we were already there, and I ordered it, and he said that was the best burger I've ever had in my life.
It really is.
And I told people they live in a gated community that you've got to try that. Don't forget about the price, because it is well worth it. It's not like a little thin piece.
It really
of,
is.
No.
Even after it's cooked down. So he's told me, like, he turned like 4 or 5 people on who would have never. I mean, they're like the people go to Burger King or something to save money.
Oh, boy.
But they went
No,
to.
they go to Early Bird.
Yeah, Early Bird.
There is no Early Bird at your
No, there's
restaurant.
not.
So well worth it that you just
Absolutely.
go, God, this is so. And he said it was the best burger he's ever had. And all of a sudden, $19 was not a lot of money.
Well, I mean, we use a phenomenal blend on our burger. We have a special blend on our burger. It's 30% brisket, and then the other 70% is all natural prime ground beef. So it's an 8-ounce patty that you're getting. You're not getting a tiny little 3-ounce that you get
Exactly.
at Burger King. You know what I mean? It's a hefty burger. You know what I mean?
And it's also the cooking process,
Oh,
I'm
I
sure.
mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, we use our own house seasoning, which is we can't just disclose over the air. You know what I mean? It's
Right, no, I
very
understand.
very interesting how we go about that. And we've had a grill cook there that's been there many years, so he's been pushing the same product consistently for a long time. So he knows the clientele, he knows how they want it, and he knows how it should be seasoned and everything like that. You know what I mean? And with your CEO burger, the key to that, you know what it is: a tomato and onion confit.
How about? Oh, that is.
Oh, baby.
And the blue cheese kind of.
And the blue
too.
cheese, the Gruyere as well. You know what I mean? But
We had a guy. Remember the guy we were sitting next to outside?
Yeah.
This guy.
Huge.
I
He was
would
a
call
huge
him
guy.
Mongo. That's him. This guy was like 6'4", 300 pounds.
Yes, and he said it was the best burger he's ever
but
had.
he was like chewing and telling us what a great burger it was. Like, I mean,
Like you do.
talk about seafood. you
Chew
know?
and talk.
I mean, this guy was like in heaven, and you know this guy has
And
tried.
so are you.
Yeah, so was I.
Okay.
So was I.
Anyway, so do you have any new items that you've added to the menu?
Well, I've been working with my chef de cuisine, David, and I actually just promoted a new guy, Brandon, to be a new sous chef over there, and we've been working very hard on our specials menus. We're trying to get back to that American gastropub kind of feel, you know what I mean? And we, working with Mr. John Rosati, we're trying to bring back a few of the older menu items that we're very good.
We know about that.
Oh yeah.
Asian barbecue wings.
You like those?
Those are my favorite.
I actually ran a sticky sesame last night. They were very similar to those, and they went over very well. I mean,
I love those wings.
absolutely. We're going to try to bring back a few of the smoked items, the smoked brisket, short rib specials, things like that, to get back to that sort of
I
American.
like the short ribs. We've had them there. They're
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
So, I mean, I don't want to take away from the feel of, like the fast-paced, because we have a very fast-paced environment. It's in, you eat the great food, you stick around for a bit, and then, you move on sort of deal. But
To the bar. You move over to the bar.
Exactly, that's exactly it. And then, but we're trying to make the dining experience, as far as the quality of food and the execution on the food, a lot better. And
You know what The Office kind of reminds me of, because I've been all over.
You have?
Well, a little bit Chicago, a little bit Los
Absolutely.
Angeles, a little bit of New
New York, yeah.
Steve-O, did
Yeah.
you know I'm from Chicago?
I did. I told you when you said you were a chef in Chicago. Listen, if
Did you know he's from Dallas? He didn't say y'all yet. Believe me, he's getting ready to say it.
Did I tell you
You all.
Did I tell you the trailer park I lived in is now flattened out? Now they're going to put a 7-Eleven there now.
Yeah. Got hit by a tornado.
But I mean, it's if you've been a chef, New York, Chicago, Las Vegas,
Absolutely.
Los Angeles.
Wow.
Man, you can work anywhere.
Definitely.
Because you've got to be at your best, because there's so much great competition.
Absolutely.
Especially in Chicago.
Absolutely.
So, and you've got a very famous father.
I do. He's taught me 90% of what I know.
Really?
He's a very
Isn't
skilled
that
man.
sweet? He gives the credit to his dad.
Oh,
That is.
absolutely. I mean, the apple does not fall far from the tree. I will say that.
And his
You
name
actually
is,
look like him a little bit.
Do I really?
Yeah.
He's a
I see
handsome
there was.
fella,
Yes,
you know?
he is.
His name is Alan Zimmer. He is the executive chef at PGA Vic and Angelo's.
been there for a while, too.
Absolutely.
He's a
7,
wonderful
8,
chef.
9.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a wonderful, and he's a wonderful father.
Aw,
And,
isn't that
He
sweet?
must be listening today.
I
Hi,
hope
Alan,
he is.
Chef Alan.
He got me started in the restaurant industry, and he was hard on me, like every father should be on his son. I mean, especially in that industry. So he coached me along. He helped me out. He gave me the strength to get through it. You know what I mean? And also gave me the right direction as far as what I needed to do to succeed in the restaurant industry.
But he didn't give you the job. You got it yourself.
No, he did not give me the job.
And
Because sometimes you have connections. You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Chef Allen was the chef when we sat down with John Rosati and Don. We did that interview with him. He did the entire serving himself. So we're very well aware of Chef Allen, and he's a wonderful guy. I mean,
they're actually doing those cooking classes. I want to be part of. You have to find out about that.
Yes.
So I think it's the last. Is it the last Saturday of the month?
Yes, and it's blown up enormously. It's. I think they're doing it televised now as well. And
I know, that's why I have to be there.
Yeah, it's.
I get to be on television.
And actually, if I can, I think I might start doing that at the office as well.
What a great idea.
Yeah. I would like to, start building that up as far as what he's doing. I mean, it started from almost nothing. He had 4 or 5 people coming, and now it's 60 to 70 people. Yeah.
It's a great concept. It really is.
We've got the greatest TV production people in the world with AMP2 TV.
Yes.
So we got to get Freddie and Linda involved in that.
Absolutely.
Because they do, without a doubt, the best. If you look at our numbers, people must love it. Every show's over 1,000 views.
That's after the fact. That's after the fact. Anyway, tell everybody about your happy hour.
Oh, well, our happy hour, I mean, we have a few different items on our happy hour that are that have kind of become staples. You know what I mean? We have happy hour mac and cheese. It's one of the best mac and cheeses I think I've ever
had it.
Oh,
it's
man,
great.
It's phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean, penne pasta. You have cheddar cheese. You got the.
Don't you remember having that? It was unbelievable.
We have a cheese sauce that we make in house that's phenomenal. Again, secret recipe. We try to keep it in house. You know what I mean? And then the panko breadcrumbs toasted on top with a pancetta and onion mixture.
That's
inside.
what makes it. You know that the pancetta makes it.
My goodness, we try not to skimp on anything that we have. You know what I mean? We try to make it really, really wholesome and the freshest ingredients all the time. You know what I mean? We also do a happy hour squash and zucchini that we do with the sriracha mayo on top, and that seems to go over pretty well. It's like a tempura fried squash and zucchini that goes over well.
So are these items half price?
Yes, they are. During happy hour, they are half price.
So what time does your happy hour run from?
I'm pretty sure. It keeps changing variationally, but I think it's 3 to 7, 3.
It's whenever Marcello feels like
it. That bar's packed.
He does a phenomenal job.
Can I tell you something? That is like a pickup place over there. It really is.
It's the third, and if Marcel's listening, it's the third window to the right is where all the love making happens. You know what I mean? The matchmaking happens in that third window.
Really?
Wow. I've seen so many first dates, and actually one of the front of house managers, Joe, and I, we try to look for those kind of couples so we can give them a nice dining experience and say, hey, here's a chocolate cake on the house.
They're not interested in the food. That's the problem.
They're interested in each other, but
if
we
want
can
to leave.
Absolutely. But if we can make their dining experience that much better, that's what's important. You know what I mean?
You know, there's
that's
a lot
very
of
cool.
restaurants.
The first window. See that?
There's a lot of restaurants on Atlantic Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, if you want to just go have a drink and an appetizer and people watch.
No, it's such a great place
the
to
office
hang
is
out.
The
They
best
have
place.
great food.
It's the best location. It is right there in the heart of Atlantic Avenue.
Absolutely.
It is with all that is the best place.
And we have the rotating taps, you know what I mean? We try to stay in season with the beers and everything like that. I mean, in the kitchen especially, we use a lot of beers. Left Hand Milk Stout. We use some IPAs. We use Guinness for braising our short rib, you know what I mean? Soon to be, we're going to start using the Pumpkinhead beer for the for braising and things like that, and then he does Marcello also does the summer rotating drinks. He does like a watermelon spritzer, a few different things like that, to try to keep it fresh and new as far as.
I'll go sample them if you want.
Absolutely should.
I want to try.
I would love to invite you guys to come in and sit down with
I
it.
want to try the barbecue chicken sliders. That's what I want to try.
Oh, we didn't have those. I want those Asian wings.
The Asian wings. I might have to make them special for you.
Okay.
I'll see if Mr. John Rosati wants them back on the menu.
Yes, tell him to put them back on.
Those
are the
best. Something we thought they took off, but they really didn't. It was just in a different area of the menu.
Sweet potato chips.
Oh yeah.
And the Brussels sprouts.
And the Brussels sprouts.
See, we
the
know
best
your,
ever Brussels sprouts.
We know your menu.
Those Brussels sprouts, those are a process too. I mean, we blanch them first, and then when they're ready to go, we refry them. Then we throw them in a hot saute pan with a warm bacon mustard vinaigrette. They're
incredible.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Even you like them, and you don't even like Brussels sprouts.
You know what else I loved?
What?
The pork tacos.
Oh,
we were just talking about pork with the Cuban thing, and I was gonna throw us out there.
Pork is wonderful.
It's a very long process too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It was really tender. The pork was
very,
really tender.
very slow roasted in a lot of different herbs, a lot of different peppers, a lot of different spices, and then it's pulled very, very carefully by. We have a phenomenal prep team that goes over there and they make sure that the bones pulled right off the bone. I'm talking.
Can I tell you something? I had one of those tacos. I was full. There was so much meat inside that taco. I was actually full.
What's your number one appetizer?
I would say the shumai dumplings.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we had those
We
too.
had those too. We had everything.
And those.
And we still have to go back.
I know. And I love your Caesar salad, your chicken Caesar salad.
Absolutely. And we're actually, I mean, we make a phenomenal Caesar dressing it's very similar to the one at Vic and Angela's if you ever had the
Right.
one over there. But
Yes.
we tweaked it a little bit to be a little more gastro. If you
Okay, one more request. What happened to that bacon donut?
we still have that. Mrs. Piggy Goes to
do?
Vermont. Absolutely.
Mrs. Piggy Goes to Vermont. I love that.
Oh, you sure?
That was
We
to
still
die
have that.
for. I like
Absolutely.
that. Miss Piggy. That's not.
That's the name of it, Miss
But I
Pig.
didn't see it on the menu.
It's on the dessert card. You may not have got it at your table, but it's on the dessert card. It's no longer on the actual menu itself. We have a
I'm
dessert
going
card.
back for that donut.
We have had some
with the
of those.
chocolate sauce. That was
Oh, it's phenomenal. The
crazy
crema,
good.
The coffee crema glace and everything like that. It's a wonderful.
So that's
wonderful
still on the menu.
Absolutely.
You
Wow.
told me it wasn't.
You know what?
I asked you. You said it's not on the menu anymore.
I
you
was
just
trying to
didn't
act
want
like
me
I
to
knew.
eat
No,
that.
no. Actually, I was trying to act like I knew.
I know
what
it
I
all.
was doing. Yeah.
You know nothing.
But we've had some of the most creative desserts at the office that were like you wouldn't think. Wow, you know, like the bacon.
The
donut.
bacon donut's my favorite. I
They
have
were
to
just-
say, it really is. I thought I would listen. I love bacon, but I thought that was like a weird concept. It was incredible.
I mean, they've done. I mean, that's been a new thing as well, where they've tried to get maple syrup involved with bacon and donuts
Love
and
it.
sugar and everything
And I
like that.
actually like the holder, that loose side holder.
Absolutely.
I've been looking in Bed Bath and Beyond everywhere for that. It was such a cool holder. The
You're going to make the bacon donut?
No, I'm not. Don't get
Okay.
don't get
Oh.
crazy over there. No, I'm not. Go to Chef Kelly. He'll make them for you.
Yeah.
So let's just describe this CEO burger, which has got to be your number one signature burger.
Obviously, I mean, we have the office burger, which
Right.
is it's a standard traditional cheeseburger with our office sauce. You know what I mean? Lettuce, tomato, onion, everything like that. But the CEO burger, your favorite, it's a beautiful, beautiful burger.
Okay, give everybody your phone number once again to make reservations and your address.
The phone number at the office is 561-276-3600, and we're located at 201 East Atlantic Avenue.
Okay, perfect.
And onto the CEO burger, it's like I said, it's a serious process. Again, we use fresh brioche bun every day. It's brought in every single day. We use our 8-ounce patty. It's tomato and onion confit, and we have our office sauce.
So good.
It's incredible. That's
And it's
all
a
I'm
blue
gonna say.
cheese, the blue cheese crumble, Gruyere, and the arugula and bacon.
Perfect.
And it just goes over
You
so
know what's
well.
amazing? I looked at the clock.
I know. He just said
We had
1 minute
25
left.
minutes,
I
and all of
know.
a sudden I look back up and he says there's 1 minute
I
left.
know. Okay, well,
I mean,
thank
that
you.
was quick.
Thank you, Chef Kelly,
Absolutely.
for coming on
Thank you so
today.
much, and I invite you guys into my restaurant
We'll
anytime.
definitely come back. So today's show has been brought to you by Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton, one of our top 20 restaurants and one of Steve-O and my favorites for lunch or dinner. Call them for reservations at 561-994-0808, and they're just west of 95 next to Jared Jewelers.
Exactly. Thanks for listening. Without you, there is no us.
That's for sure.
Peace and love, everybody.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaways, and interviews as Steve-O and Renee search for the good, the bad, and the ugly in fine dining experiences. To contact Steve-O and Renee, go to their website at www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com or go to their Facebook page. Thanks again for tuning in to the Eat and Critique Show here on Real Radio 94.3.